he's in trouble. He's facing criminal charges. Some of them come, I think, with the potential for jail time because of the illegal hush money scheme. And on that, whether you believe every word she said or not, I mean, if you believe the worst of her, okay, the worst of her, she tried to shop her story around and nobody bought it. Nobody. In Touch comes skulking around offers from $15,000. She got $130,000. Full stop. That's a fact that is in the record. It's on paper. It's in emails. It's stipulated to by everyone from Michael Cohen to David Pecker to Keith Davidson to Stormy Daniels. And the money, no one has testified to Trump's generosity of spirit or finances. I mean, when you deal with the actual issues alleged to be crimes, how did you think she did?
Well, it's not unusual. I think that my friend Mr. Lippman will back me up on this. It's not unusual for witnesses who are nervous to do what we call talking beyond the question, especially on direct exam. And I wasn't there. I didn't observe her testifying, so I can't say for certain. But it did appear from following the coverage of the trial that she was talking beyond the question. And when she did, I think she was getting into details that made the judge uncomfortable. And that's never good. And the fact that the defense didn't object probably has more to do with whether or not they thought she was hurting them or helping them. And they must have thought that the way she was testifying was helping them. All of that set aside, the bottom line is, did Trump know that they were covering up this payment with false business records? That's really the crux of the case. And, I think this was a dangerous witness to put on for both sides. I think that but one of the reasons I wanted to mention, I think the prosecution had to put her on was to basically lay the groundwork if Trump were to take the stand. Because if Trump were to take the stand, just imagine the cross-examination that would occur. So if they hadn't put her on, it would have been easier for him to take the stand and deny none of this had ever happened. Her being there and testifying about it now really puts him in a box. Is he going to get up there and lie, just bald-faced lie that he was never in that hotel room with her or he never saw her in Trump Tower? That makes it very difficult for him to take the stand and withstand the kind of cross-examination he would get.
Yeah, Ben, I've lost the plot on what exactly Trump denies. I mean, there's this photo from the celebrity golf tournament.